What's up, everybody? We're gonna make this a quick Sunday video. This is our update video for the week. This weekend I focused on mainly putting stuff back on the car, and so the front assembly is no longer taped on, it's actually bolted on. I just wanted to make sure that my fitment was good before I even thought about painting the car. We finally got the front bumper actually bolted on, so I want to keep that thing bolted on good so that it doesn't flex. We got the hood bolted on. The grill is mostly bolted on. Still some zip ties on the bottom, but I know all of that's going to fit, so it's not going to be an issue. The wide body kit should be here Tuesday. That's what the tracking is saying. And so that was another reason for getting all the body panels fitted. I don't want to install the body kit on these front fenders and then possibly, when I'm putting things together, have to flex it and potentially mess up the body kit. And so that's the situation we got going there. But it's pretty much what we've done. We put the deck lid back on. Fitment on it is okay. The deck lid may or may not come back off for paint. I haven't decided. The rear bumper will have to come back off. The rear valance I may or may not leave on. The hood, I'm probably gonna leave it on, and that's mainly because I've already painted the underside of the hood. Has been painted once already. Of course, I did have to do all of this when I put the vent in, but I think all of that can get painted on the car. It's gonna be a little tight getting the back area of the hood, but I think it'll be fine. And you can see I've already got paint in these areas, and so I'll just tape these hinges off, and I should be able to get good coverage on the whole underside of the hood. Shouldn't be a problem. Still got to do all the body work, but that's essentially what the plan is to get the wide body kit Tuesday. We're gonna try to get some videos of the installation of that. I've never installed it before, so I'll probably get out here and just play around with it a little bit before I start making the videos, but I will not install anything not on camera. So I'm gonna get that on camera, like I say. I may just do some mock-ups because I'm gonna have to mock fit the body kit on the car and just bolt it in place, and then I have to drive the car and make sure that the wheels are not going to hit and that all the spacing is correct. If you've seen the past videos, you know that we've got wheel spacers on the car to try to get the proper spacing, at least until we can get some better wheels down the road that will fit properly without spacers. But again, spacers are completely fine as long as you install them correctly and get hub-centric spacers, which these are. But like I say, I'm gonna mock fit probably the driver's side and make sure that I don't have any clearance issues or any of that before making the videos. But nothing will get mounted, and we will get a good video for installation. You can see I've got this rail in place. I wanted to see how that was going to fit. Still got to make sure that it's in the exact right place, and I think what we're going to do is actually take maybe some seam sealer and seam seal the gap here, and I may even just spray this when I spray the car purple. It's the same exact color, just one is powder coat and one is paint, and so we'll probably do that. On the interior, we did a little bit of work this weekend, not a lot. I got the steering wheel kind of mounted back on, mainly just so that when the body kit gets here, I can test fitment and be able to turn the wheel. Got the blinker rod, which we had powder coated, put in. I did install the rear view mirror and the sun visors. You can see that we did all the stuff in green, and then the sun visors are the black unisuede to match the headliner. So we did get that in. We also put that Joker emblem over there on the dash. That thing turned out pretty good. That's pretty much it. Like I say, I didn't want to get too far ahead of myself this weekend until the wide body kit gets here. And so the plan is to get the wide body kit, and I'll probably try to do the actual install on Saturday. That way we can have a video out, at least of whatever progress we've made, for our next Sunday update video. As long as we don't have any problems with delays in shipping, we should have it, and I should be able to get part or maybe all of it installed. But I want to do that, get the body kit on, and then I can finally start doing the finishing body work, and then decide what all has to come back off of this car before we paint it. Like I say, the trunk may or may not come off. I have painted the underside of the trunk, so I'm not that concerned with it. The rear bumper has to come off. The fenders can stay on because I've painted behind them already. The hood, like I say, I think I'm going to leave it on just because, honestly, I'll probably scratch the car trying to put it back on. But all the front stuff here, every bit of that has to come off because all this has to be painted. You can see it through the grill, and I want to have a complete paint job. And so I think that's what we're going to do. We'll just tape off everything. I'm going to have to tape off the doors inside and out, completely tape off the whole inside of the cab, and get all the body work done. But I'm not too much worried about any of the body work, as I've said in past videos, on the sides of the car until the body kit is on, because that's when I'll know my fitment. There has been one design change that I've decided not to do that I was going to do, and I was going to put some vents on these fenders here. It's kind of a wide area, and it just looks a little odd not having anything there. But I'm probably going to add some kind of badge or something there. And the more I look at the vents that I had purchased, I really just don't like them. I think I've shown them before, but I can show them again. So this is the vent. I really don't like it. I think even if I had it done in green or painted it purple, it just still wouldn't look right. And if I cut the fender, there's no going back. So I think I'm not going to use these, and that's okay. The car will look great without them, and maybe sometime down the road I might decide to do something different, or I'll just leave it alone. But anyway, that's it for this Sunday's video. Like I say, we got a little bit of stuff done. Mainly it was fitment. I had to play with these fenders, had to play with the whole front and get everything bolted down. Now, like I say, we finally at the point where we're just waiting on the body kit. It's almost here, so we'll get it in, and then we'll get this thing finished hopefully pretty soon. I do plan to not paint it until the body is basically perfect, or at least perfect in my eyes. It may not be perfect from standpoint of show car quality. I don't really know. This will be the first high-end paint job that I've done. I do have an update as well. We got some custom tail light lenses coming. Those are coming from Long's Customs. I'm excited to get those in. I spoke with them very recently, and they said that they're basically in the final stages of making them. So we'll do a video on those as well when those come in. But I think for the time being, we still got plenty to do, and this car will practically never be done. You know, if you're a car enthusiast, you know how it is. You do one thing and you change it up. And so this car, I'm either going to keep it and drive it forever and love it, or I'm going to eventually maybe put a Coyote engine in it, or maybe eventually sell this car to someone else who wants it as it is and build a complete another one. We'll see. I do plan to build more cars, obviously, in the future anyway, whether we keep this car, sell this car, or change this car. So anyway, we're going to end it right here, and I will do an update video when the wide body kit comes in, just so you guys can see what we get in the package. And I'll try to get a couple of videos out, maybe even of me doing some of the mock-ups, and then we'll do the full installation video, or at least what I'm going to call a full installation video. It may not be perfect, but again, I've never done it before, but I'm going to try to get some good content for that, so that if you're doing one, you can kind of know what to expect. But all right, I will see everybody next week. Hope everybody had a good Halloween. Stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe.